All right, so here we are today at a day in the life of a Killmiester player, which is essentially just me following around Otto, which is this wonderful camper here in the teal shirt with the scout swords, as he absolutely destroys a game of Killmeister. So, literally, well, I guess I'll get onto that later. So, first of all, what is Killmeister? So, Killmeister is one of the many different game modes that we play here at Adventures in Cardboard. It is essentially a free-for-all with no teaming, most of the time, though selective targeting is heavily encouraged. Essentially, what happens in this free-for-all, when you tag someone out, they sit down, and then when you're tagged out, they can stand back up again. And so the game ebbs and flows, with certain people getting a lot of kills, getting noticed by everyone else, and then people will target them a little bit. They'll get killed, and everyone they killed stands back up, and then the game just kind of goes around in circles like that. It's a very simple game, and really the greatest benefit of the game is that it allows kids to test both their weapons, armor, and skills in combat with a very small amount of downtime. So it's very active for all the different campers, and there's a lot of running and like large scale movement involved, but not running back to respawn, running like to or from battles. It's very continuous, high active, high level of intensity, which is great because kids can like join really quick, practice with like a weapon they haven't used before, and then if they get killed a bunch and decide it's a really terrible weapon, then they can hop out, put the weapon down, and then come in with a whole different set where they can try a different combat technique. They can change hands. They can do whatever they want to and try off different fighting styles with an extremely low level of negative externality. So, like, if you were trying to do a whole game of Capture the Flag and you wanted to test out using a Vanguard instead of a shield and sword, if you decided that you're really bad at Vanguard, you'd be stuck with that for the whole game. But in Killmeister, you're stuck with it for maybe 40 seconds until you get killed first. Then you just run back to spawn, change out your weapon, or not spawn, you run back to the armory, change out your weapons, and then come back. So, super duper nice game. It's really great if it's going on during castle or during armory or during lunch. There'll be one or two counselors running a game of Killmeister, and really all you have to do to run a game of Killmeister is start it and call respawn every like 5 or 10 minutes. Like, there's not a whole lot to it. It's a very easy game to run. It's a great game for the kids to get some pretty constant physical activity and also just testing their skills and armor and stuff. Killmeisters can be won. The only way of doing so is if you kill every single other player on the field so that there's no one left to tag you. If you do that, if you defeat every single other player, so literally, again, like if someone else is defeating other players and you defeat them, all the players that they defeated have to stand back up. So what this means is that the only way to actually kill everyone else is to literally kill every single player. So if there's 40 people in the game, you have to go on a 40 kill streak to win. I've won maybe 2 or 3 Killmeisters in 10 years. I think I won one back in the day in full armor, but mostly I use Killmeisters, again, like as a chance to test out different weapon styles. So I mostly do Killmeisters with like minimal armor, sometimes with Vanguards. One of the Killmeisters I won, it was a smaller one, and I won it with a Vanguard. I got really good at using a couple different techniques that I'm not really used to in the Killmeister. And that was really exciting. That happened maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So it's been a bit of a minute. Even if you're doing really well, even if your KDR, your kill-death ratio, is like 10, if there are 40 people, that means that you would, like, there's no way your KDR is to literally be 40. You have to get 40 kills without dying to win. So even if your KDR is high, it needs to be outrageously high for you to win. So it's a very difficult game to win, which means that it's really fun because it gets to continue for a very long period of time. So essentially, the idea of this video was I was there at the games, but I personally didn't feel like sweating out a game of Killmeister. I didn't want to have to like go run around and fight people and like always watch my back and always like run away from encounters and like do all of the things to try to do well in Killmeister. So instead, I just held my hands up and grabbed my GoPro and just followed around one of the campers who was doing really well at the game. This camper, Otto, here in the teal shirt, is an incredibly good fighter with his scout swords and was doing an extremely good job at Killmeister. And so this video is literally just me following him around and then tallying his score. So yeah, here's that video now. A quick intro while you're fighting this man?
Sure.
Alright, say who you are and something cool about you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Otto and I like to play video games.
Alright, that's pretty lame, but that's okay. Keep fighting. Alright, go.
No, no.
We're just gonna follow you around for the whole of Killmiester.
Okay.
And if somebody kills you, we'll follow them around. Oh, you shouldn't have told them. You shouldn't have told them. I'm just being a cameraman. I mean, you can kill me if you want. I'll be a ghost.
Come on, get up, get him! Get Future!
Oh, I got you with my double dagger. I'll hook you.
I'll hook you. A terrifying threat right there.
Get Otto!
Come on! No one has confidence in their battle prowess against Otto.
Go, Peter!
Is that it? Oh, jeez. You're racking up kills. You got like 5+. People run in fear.
Double!
Double. Everyone stand up then.
Are you playing or are you...
Nope, I'm just, yes. There's someone behind you, by the way. Oh, there you go, I guess. Something's telling me you're about to get back up, though. Yep, now you're up. And you're about to be back down. Terribly sorry.
I'm just a double dagger dude. I gave you the sword. Double. One.
Go get him.
Double? I guess, yeah, double!
Double. Oh, alright. Uh-oh. Well, so long.
I'm dead! Yeah!
That was about 2 consecutive seconds of fighting.
Oh, that's actually pretty bad.
I'll die now. Hello, I'd like to die.
Oh, sure. I'm also calling dead.
Oh, well fought, well fought. All right, now I'm gonna be following you around with the camera.
My own personal wall.
I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh. He turned around just in the nick of time. Oh!
Double reverse grip?
Let's see how this goes.
No, let's not. All right.
We're dead.
Yep.
Debbie, watch out, watch out!
Oh, almost. You shouldn't award him. You shouldn't tell people when they're coming up behind him.
Sabers suck.
I get backstabbed all of the time. Literally all of the time. I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, so close, so close. Another 2 steps and it would have worked. That's true.
Am I gonna die?
Yes. Oh, you got him. Dang. All right, I'm gonna be following you around with the camera now. Not for long though. Someone's behind you. Well, we're back to Otto now. Backstabbing meta is truly potent.
Backstab him!
I'm dead, I'm dead.
Give him what he deserves. Oh my god. Watch out behind you! Oh!
Below the knee. Oh, you're calling it? All right, all
I guess, I
right.
don't care at this point.
That's fair.
I'm having a camera. I want to kill this guy.
What's that guy doing?
Thank you.
Oh! Oh, he's dispatching the opponents one by one. Dang. That was pretty slick. Oh. You want a second sword? Oh. Wait, was that a kill? You got him? Dang. Alright, well, I think we're gonna stop the recording there. Well fought, well fought.
Thanks.
A lot of kills, a lot of double deaths. Not very many deaths, so well done. So, now that the video's over, I'll give you the stats that I recorded in this notepad here. Mostly of Otto, but also of the other Grayson, because they were the person I was following just for a little bit there. But they only got 2 kills and then died, so they're KDRs too. But Otto, the mad lad, his KDR of 6.5, which is really, really high. It means on average, he kills almost 7 people before dying, which is a outrageously high KDR. But in a game of 40-person Killmiester, it's about 5 or more times lower than it needs to be. So 5 or 6 times lower than it should be. So really, really good fighter, but he's going to need to double death a couple last times, because if you include double deaths, he started like not caring as much. I think you heard him say that in the video. So he double death 3 different times with different people. And so including double deaths as both a kill and a death, his KDR drops to 3. So, but still, he did a extremely good job fighting. He stayed alive for a really long time and got lots and lots of kills really fast, which is exactly what you want to do in Killmiester. So, a very cool clip of a very cool fighter using a very cool style. So, yeah. That's all I got for today's video, Adventures in Cardboard. As always, their website, adventurescardboard.com, their Instagram, and their YouTube. You're on my YouTube and my Instagram's in the description. Here's their bunch more of their merch. Again, Otto is in my house, the noble house of Sangler for this week. So yeah, if you want to support us, our house, or the company, buy our merch. Tons of different colors, tons of different shirts. We got it all. So yeah, thanks for stopping by to watch another daily upload, and I'll see you tomorrow for another. Best of luck.